Welcome to the Rooseveltian century. This course will introduce you to the three Roosevelts, the three R's as we will refer to them, and how they provide together a particular interpretation of US history and the changing role of the United States in the world through the 20th century. We will look at Theodore, the 26th President of the United States, who pointed the way for the country to become a world power. Eleanor, Theodore's niece, who became the most prominent First Lady in US history, championing social justice and pursuing a global human rights campaign. And Franklin, a distant cousin, who became the 32nd President in 1932 and led the US through the Great Depression and World War II. But apart from the family connections, what binds these three remarkable figures so that we can claim they collectively shaped a Rooseveltian century? How are we still living in and inspired by the world of the three R's today? And what evidence can you find that the three R's are still a strong influence on our values and beliefs around the world? This course is meant to answer these and many other intriguing questions. To do so, we will explore the three R's together through three key themes: security, equality, and freedom. These themes enable us to identify the 20th century as a Rooseveltian century. So first, let's consider security. The two presidents, Theodore and Franklin, set out a powerful vision of the United States and its role as a new world power. Both were secretaries of the Navy before becoming president, and both understood naval power as a key to global influence. Theodore ensured the building of the Panama Canal to enable the US fleet easy access to the Atlantic and the Pacific, and he sent the Great White Fleet around the world as an early demonstration of US military might. Franklin oversaw the creation and application of a vast military apparatus on land, sea, and air during World War II, and it was under his leadership that national security took on a new meaning. But security in the Rooseveltian century goes way beyond mere military capabilities. Both Theodore and Franklin extended the powers of government to ensure greater social security, and both believed in the power of international law to resolve disputes between states. Eleanor added human security with the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. So collectively they reframed our thinking on security, broadening its meaning and determining the government's role in providing it. After security, we will consider equality. The three R's pursued the causes of equality and social justice, both domestically and internationally, in doing so giving us a clear message on the power of government to address inequalities. Theodore called for a square deal involving consumer protection and the control of excessive corporate power. In the 1930s, Franklin extended this with his New Deal and the introduction of Social Security, support for trade unions, and immense public works projects. Eleanor was a tireless supporter of female emancipation, minority rights, and the needs of the poor. So together they changed the relationship between leaders and led, rejecting laissez-faire economics for a politics of intervention to overcome the inequalities that undermined social cohesion and divided the nation. The third theme of the Rooseveltian century is freedom. Here we will look at Franklin Roosevelt's famous For Freedom speech to Congress on the 6th of January 1941, which laid out an ambitious vision for a better future everywhere in the world, as he literally put it. Alongside Franklin, Eleanor added her own cause for freedom in the form of universal education. For her, all citizens should have access to learning, as only an educated citizenry could properly sustain a democratic political system. Together, the three R's believed in the necessity of executive privilege to promote and protect the freedoms of the ordinary citizen, and together they communicated that as one of their central political goals. In the final part of the course, we will consider the Roosevelt legacy. How are their political visions still relevant today? How have the three R's been treated in popular culture? And what do they contribute to our understanding of the United States? Before embarking on this journey into the Rooseveltian century, we need to know a bit more about our three main characters. So let's have a brief look at the biographies of the three R's.